Broken. 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 Broken.
Stop right there. Not a step further.
Calm down. I'm not out to get you.
By Enos. I almost took you for one of those wretched orc mercenaries.
Aren't you afraid the orcs might get you?
Orcs are careless and noisy when they roam the woods. I can hear them half a mile away. The only plague that is getting to me is those horrible goblins.
You are more afraid of goblins than of orcs?
Scared? I am not scared at all. The goblins will creep around the camp at night and steal everything I've got. There must be a whole nest of those cowardly goblins somewhere close by.
I finished off those cowardly goblins.
And the bastards didn't skin you alive? I'll be. You've got what it takes, my friend. This is certainly worth 100 gold coins.
Teach me. Tell me about the area here.
You're in the wilderness here. No cities anywhere. That mountain range to the north separates the coastal region from the Midlands. Keep following the path to the west, and you'll eventually get to Montera. Provided the bandits don't cut your throat first, that is.
Interested in a little trade?
Depends on what you have, really.
Show me.
Put down your weapon.
Smart boy.
When you talk to Porgan, show him some respect, or you'll deal with me.
Who are you?
I'm a ranger and a martial arts instructor. My name is Ericus. I'm a personal guard of the druid Porgan, so think before acting, understood?
What kind of place is this?
A place of destruction and despair. This valley was once the largest village of the rangers of Montera. People came from everywhere and were restored through the healing hands of our druid Porgan.
What happened here?
The orcs destroyed our village and stole whatever they could find. I am only one of a few who survived the massacre. Cursed be all those who wreak havoc with the plants and creatures of Adnos.
You are at war with the orcs?
We rangers are a peaceful people. We make it our task to serve the druids and protect them. But those wretched orcs came to us with the blade of war unsheathed. And now we are taking back what is rightfully ours. No more, no less.
I see. Where are the orcs who did this?
They retreated to the big cities of Montera. We cannot reach them there. All that is left of them is a small orc patrol to the north. They are watching us.
The orc patrol is history.
Thanks for your help, stranger. Here, I want you to take this with you. May the light of Adnos lighten every path that you walk. We could also train...
Would you teach me how to fight?
Adnos be with you. What can I do for you, Wanderer?
Can you heal me?
I can, Wanderer. Come to my fire, and I shall ease your pain.
Heal my wounds.
Light of Adnos, illuminate this body.
I suppose you are in charge here.
I am no ruler. My children, the Rangers, are with me of their own free will, Wanderer. I am a preserver of creation. We druids are guardians of the world and its nature. We draw our power from the strength of Adnos' creatures.
What creature is the source of your power?
My druid stone possesses the power of the boar, but alas, my stone was stolen by the orcs, Wanderer. It is more than disturbing to know that it is in the hands of these foolish creatures.
I found your druid stone.
Thank you, Wanderer. But I see that it is pale and powerless. If it is to regain its old strength, I shall have to recharge it.
Can you recharge the druid stone?
I can, but I am lacking ingredients for the procedure of renewal. You have returned the stone to me, Wanderer. If you help me to recharge it, I will share my power with you.
I will help you in your search for the ingredients for your druid stone.
Very well. I need 20 stone roots. They grow exclusively in very damp places. You will only find them near riverbeds. Good luck.
Here, your stone roots.
Good work, Wanderer. Now I can recharge the druid stone for the service you have done me. I will share my power with you. Take my druid stone and keep it better than I could.
You should probably do it yourself. Take my advice.
What do you want, Aura? Another one of those annoying beasts! Put away your weapon. The beasts just don't learn. Yeah, me. They must all be killed.
There's another one of those damn beasts. There are
For the king.
You're awfully brave.
What do you mean?
You won't get far talking like that with the orcs occupying the area.
We rebels can be recognized a mile away anyhow. You should treat us with a little more respect. Otherwise, you'll end up like the desert merchants.
What desert merchants are you talking about?
If you follow the road to the west, you can still see their old stuff lying around. We robbed them and drove them off.
Where are these desert merchants now?
They ran all the way to Montera. It would be better for them if they stay there.
What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for a message from our man in Montera.
Your man?
We planted a spy in among the mercenaries. He's supposed to let us know when the right moment has come to start the revolution.
I want to join you.
Then prove it. For days, one of those stupid mercenaries has been hanging around our meeting place. He's disturbing our communication with each other. Make him go away.
Where is your meeting place?
On the hill south of Montera, there is an old ruined tower there.
Will you tell me more about your spy with the mercenaries?
Just because you haven't killed me yet doesn't mean I trust you. That would be too easy.
You robbed the desert merchants?
Oh yes, and how? But before you get any silly ideas, we already took everything to Okara.
Tell me more about Okara.
You'll learn about that soon enough. Believe me.
Beat it, you worm.
Taking a little break, huh? Shouldn't you be watching the slaves or something?
Why is that any of your business? Leave me alone.
Get back to work, or I'll report you to your superiors.
Oh, will you? Ha! I'm shaking in my boots. Just go away, you loon.
This hill ain't big enough for the both of us.
Oh, really? And what are you gonna do about it? I'm sure you have something. Put away your weapon. Ah! You. Ah! 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 Oh! Oh! Oh!
Nothing more to be had there.
Next time, it's my. Leave me alone. Beat it.
Taking a...
What?
Get...
Oh,
Broken. Broken.
Stop making such a commotion, or the orcs will spot us.
What is your mission?
I'm looking for a way to get rid of the slave camp guards so that we can help the slaves. But unfortunately, the orcs will raise the alarm as soon as they notice anything suspicious. We don't stand a chance fighting them in the open. There are just too many of them.
You rebels are dangerously close to the city.
We would take the whole place by storm if we could. But unfortunately, the orcs outnumber us. We probably wouldn't even make it to the temple complex. We already had one of our men infiltrate the orc mercenaries, but somehow he hasn't achieved much so far.
Who is your spy among the mercenaries?
If I tell you that, I might as well give myself up to the orcs right now. First, I would need some proof that I can trust you.
Too many orcs in the slave camp? We can change that.
And just how, Mr. Know-It-All? If those slave camp guards come running all at once, we're done for. One would have to pick them off one by one.
I will think of something to lure the slave camp guards away.
Those orcs are better at using axes than their brains. But they aren't that stupid either.
Wait and see.
Now this will be worth watching.
What's the problem with your spy among the mercenaries?
We've done a lot of damage to the city lately. The orcs haven't noticed, but the mercenaries have become more cautious. Therefore, I assume that our spy is lying low so he won't blow his cover.
Hey, you! What are you doing sneaking around?
Someday this will be over.
And it gets worse.
That's how it's going to be.
Well, we have a big problem.
Do you really think? If he goes on like that, he'll never get anywhere. As if we didn't already have some foreigners. Do you really think? Take my advice. We'll see what happens. As if I don't already have enough. That's what you always say. Sure, why not?
Don't hit me, please.
What are you doing here?
I thought I'd take a break here in this hut. No one's using it now anyways, but I think I'd better get back to work.
It doesn't matter to you. If we crack down too hard, we'll soon run out of slaves. Take my advice.
Beliar. Grant me life force.
You have to watch what you say.
Are you lost?
I suppose the orc guards by the castle gate don't stand around there for no reason.
Certainly not. Don't even think of simply stumbling into the castle yard. The orcs will attack anyone they don't know in the inner ward of the castle.
What does that mean?
It means that you have to render outstanding services to the city before they accept you. Only then can you move freely among them and talk to their leader.
This sounds familiar. Who are you?
My name is Marek. I'm the leader and trainer of the mercenaries in Montera. If you cause any trouble here, I will be held responsible, and that would be very bad for you. Get it?
Have you got anything for me to do?
There's always work for a mercenary here in Montera, but I have a very special task for you. They barely know your face in town. That's a huge advantage for you.
How come?
I can use you against my own people, and they won't make the connection.
You distrust your own people?
Why would that surprise you? Take a look around. Every one of these nitwits thinks of nothing but his own profit. If we cooperated with the orcs a bit more, we'd all be doing better in Murtana.
I see. You want me to work as your spy.
Oh, come on. Do you feel like you're too good for a job like that? I don't think you've got a choice, really.
Fine. I'll work for you.
Wise decision. Then let's not waste any time.
Fine. What exactly should I do as your spy?
Lately, there's been an increasing number of strange incidents in Montera and on the farms. Goods are stolen, slaves disappear, farms are raided, and so on. All of this stinks to high heaven of rebels and treason. I want you to find out who among my people is reliable and who isn't. You'll be well rewarded with gold and notoriety, and I will teach you how to fight. I'll be in my hut by the western entrance to the city.
What about the hut next to your house?
That old shack, you mean? You can have it if you like. No one's been living there for ages.
How should I test the loyalty of your people?
No idea. Talk to them, work for them, befriend them. How you do it
Is not your problem. Got it. I'll see what I can do. Do you know anything about Zardis?
Yes, he managed to stop the war. The way he stopped the rune magic was a good idea. He's a brilliant man. I'm glad he's not my enemy.
You seem to like Zardis.
That's saying a bit much, really. I know next to nothing about the Dark Mage, but I like the idea of finally ending this eternal battle between orcs and humans. Zardis seems to play the key role in this. He's got big plans for the orcs.
I don't find that very reassuring.
Whatever. Despite everything they say about him, even Zardis is only human after all.
Where can I find Zardis?
I don't know where the mage has made his home. They say only the orc shamans know his true location. As far as I know, some of the most important shamans of the orcs are in Geldern and Silden. But I don't know all that for sure. I'm only a human.
About the mercenaries. One of your boys is shirking work.
Let me guess. It's Trano again, right? This is the last time. Go tell him I'm cutting his pay.
Would you teach me how to fight?
Greetings, stranger. Why have you come to me?
Who are you?
My name is Sobata. I have the honorable task of providing for the continued presence of slaves in this city.
Do you need help?
Help is always necessary for someone like me in this city. As a rule, all the good fighters here are just lapdogs of that Marek. No one has the courage to work on his own initiative. What about you, stranger?
What do you need?
Despite my razor-sharp attention, 2 of my slaves have escaped. I would like to get them back. I assume that they would pose no problem for a strong fighter like you.
You need a man with fighting strength to bring back a broken-down slave?
Well, the case is somewhat more complex. Marek just grabbed a slave right out from under my nose and gave him to one of his people.
I knew there was a catch.
The fellow who owns my slave now is called Dan. He is a gladiator in the arena.
I see. Marek isn't exactly your friend.
No, not exactly. But as long as the mercenaries outnumber us in this city, you come to terms with it, or you die.
Tell me more about your lost slaves.
One of my slaves now works for the orc smith Thoric. Marek assigned him to the fat orc for cleaning services. He's my property, and I want him back.
Don't touch that! Stop right there. So I'll get you after all.
Anything is possible. As if I don't already have enough problems.
Beliar.
Sure, why not?
Greeting. No.
You have to watch what you say.
Hi.
The fe-
Hi.
What? He.
Anything is possible. Sure, why not?
Are you
Do you really think?
the oh my if there but they
Uh,
every if
I.
what late good all I want no how he's a
You.
that I they s- but this
As if I don't already have enough problems.
Hey, Pipsqueak. Before you get to fight in my arena, you must pay me your entry fee. 500 gold coins, or get out of here.
Anything is possible.
Here's my entry fee then.
Great. Welcome to the Montera arena.
Doesn't get much
Has
worse.
everyone here paid an entry fee?
What do you think? No entry fee, no fight. It's as easy as that. You will get your gold back, along with mine, once you have defeated me in the arena.
I want you to fight me.
Whoa, kid. Maybe you should warm up a little before you dare to challenge me. I'm not gonna enter the arena with you until there is nobody else left here to fight you.
Anything is possible.
Some problems solve themselves.
That's just going to cause more trouble.
Aha! Methinks I haven't had the pleasure of putting a fist in your face, have I?
Some problems solve themselves.
What do you think of Marek?
Nothing would work here if it weren't for Marek. That's for sure.
Let's fight in the arena, show off.
Let's see then what you've got. Come here!
Folks, there's a fight. You could take it. Remember to block. Good thing. What do you want?
Some problems solve themselves. Fresh meat?
Tell me about Marek.
I would love to beat him in the arena. The others think the world of him, but it's all just bullshit if you ask me. Marek is a total loser. I'd bet my head on that.
What's the prize if I defeat you?
If you beat me, I'll give you 500 gold coins.
Fight with me.
All right. See you in the arena. Some problems solve themselves.
Your weapon up.
Everything in one piece?
Heavens, you pack an incredible punch, brother. Here's your prize money.
Things will never change. I don't think I want to hear it.
Not bad. You knocked me right over, man. Here's your prize money.
If he goes on like that, he'll never get anywhere. Still, I don't like it at all.
You look like you could do with a thrashing or two.
Tell me about your boss.
About Marek. He's got all kinds of problems with this bunch of losers, but as far as I can see, he's got it all under control.
Well,
Is that your slave over there?
Yes. Marek stuck me with him. No idea what I'm supposed to do with the fellow. You can have him if you like. I'll use him as my entry fee for an arena fight.
Meet me in the arena.
There's nothing I would rather do.
I could have told you that.
Oh, you're right about that.
Come here, boy.
There's a fight.
That's just going to cause more trouble.
I'm sure you have something else to do.
Anything is possible. Do you really think?
I wouldn't pay any attention to it.
Next time,
Some
you won't
problems
get off
solve
so easily.
You're good, friend. But you don't look the part if you ask me.
What about the prize?
Go ahead and take my slave. I have no real use for him anyway.
If you don't want any trouble with my master, you better not talk to me. His name is Dan, and he's a gladiator. So watch out.
You're working for Sabota again.
If you say so.
I'll take you out of here.
Good.
You should have known better.
Oh, think about it. You have to watch what you say.
Hey, what can I tell you? It's the same old story.
Some things will never change.
Marek isn't exactly your friend.
No, not exactly. But as long as the mercenaries outnumber us in this city, you come to terms with it, or you die.
The slave of the gladiator Dan is yours once again.
You're good. I never doubted it for a moment. Here is your pay.
Clueless?
What do you mean?
You look pretty clueless to me. Running around here, babbling at everybody. Are you looking for something?
I'm looking for a teacher. Can you teach me something?
I think so. I can show you how to reach into other people's pockets and things like that. But you have to earn it first. Defeat me in a fight, and I will be your teacher.
Do you like your boss?
Yep, Marek is good. We mercenaries don't have this much freedom anywhere in the Midlands.
Fight with me in the arena.
All right. I guess I'd better get my weary bones moving, hmm?
Serious?
Yeah, sure.
Anything is possible.
You should probably do it yourself.
As if I don't already have enough.
I don't think I want to shoot.
Come here.
Folks, there's a fight!
You can take him! Remember to block!
Watch what you say.
Oh, think about it. You should have known better.
Cut it out. It's bad enough as it is.
Prepare yourself, great champion. There's nobody left but the two of us.
You really want to go up against me? Be my guest then. You get what you ask for.
I don't have a problem with that.
Come here.
Folks, there's a fight!
Put up with that. You can take him!
Hey, what can I tell you?
We have a new arena champion.
Wow. You knocked Ashton right out of his boots. No one's ever done that before.
Missing anything? Like maybe your dignity?
You have a curious fighting style, stranger. Well, in any case, you beat me. Whatever. Now I will show you everything a thief can do.
Who is the champion now?
You broke all my bones, you bastard.
Stop crying already. I want my gold.
Yeah, here's your prize money back.
Looks like you forgot something.
And my 500 gold coins, too. Happy now?
Someday this will be over.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I've heard that you are the new arena champion in Montera. Congratulations. That's really something. A new delivery? Put it with the others.
What do you think of your leader, Marek?
Marek is an orc lover. He was already working with them during the war. He's such a toady. Always sucking up to Varric, the leader of the orcs. His leadership qualities leave something to be desired. Everybody here is out for himself and has skeletons in his closet. I don't particularly like Marek. He's a self-righteous asshole.
Are you the warehouse keeper?
Stupid question. You can see that. It's no bed of roses, let me tell you. When everything is running smoothly, nobody's interested in what I do all day. But if anything is missing, they all panic right away.
Do you also sell your wares?
Sure. You only need to ask.
Show me your...
Take my advice.
I prefer an honorable fight.
Anything is possible.
That's supposed to impress me.
Just stop screwing around.
Eventually, they will all submit.
Anything is possible.
I won't tolerate that anymore.
Just stop screwing around.
If we crack down too hard, we'll soon run out of slaves.
That's just gonna cause more trouble.
That's what you always say.
I'll think about it.
Always be. If you want to buy weapons or learn smithing from me, you'll have to pay for it, Mora.
Do you really think?
Do you need anything?
I need 15 sacks of wheat from the grain farm to the north, and I need them fast. What do you think will happen here if the others don't get any more bread?
What else are you missing?
You won't believe it, but I still need 5 milk barrels from the stockyard in the west.
Really?
Well, like I said, the job is no bed of roses.
Any other belly aches?
I think that is all I need in the way of goods for now.
Well, that's a comfort.
I know, man, I know.
Why don't you go and get the crap yourself?
You have to help us out a bit.
Who says I want to?
You'll do the right thing. I'm sure of it.
You're now working for Sabota again.
Fine with me.
I'll take you out of here.
Good.
Hey, stop right there, you bastard! What do you think you're doing? Just walking off with my slave? Moors are nothing but trouble.
I'll pay you for the slave.
Pay? First you'll pay for the audacity of stealing from me. Give me 1,000 gold coins, and we'll forget the whole thing. Where is that your trap?
Here's your 1,000.
Good. Now give me another 100 for the slave.
All right, here's another 100 gold.
Supposed to impress me. Now you may go. That's exactly what I think.
You better stay out of there. As if I don't already have enough problems. Sure, why not?
Thoric's slave is working for you again.
Very good, stranger. I knew I could rely on you. You will receive your reward immediately.
We'll both get in trouble.
Anything is possible.
You look thirsty, stranger.
Some problems solve themselves.
Is there anything here besides booze?
Depends on what you need. Every piece of information costs 5 gold coins, although we could just trade. What'll it be?
Show me your goods.
Anything is possible.
Have you come to mock me too?
What's eating you?
Seems like you haven't heard about my encounter. I come from the desert and was traveling through the land with my caravan. Those cursed rebel dogs ambushed me outside the city and took everything.
What did you have?
Valuables, rarities, luxuries, artifacts and jewelry. What misery. If at least I had my old gold casket. It is of inestimable personal value to me.
Here is your old gold casket. It was still lying in the road to the west with your other stuff.
You son of a dog! That is fantastic. I will richly reward you for this, my pale friend.
Shut. Tell me more about your artifacts.
I know what the orcs are seeking. Why they are digging throughout the land, hoping to find it. The divine artifacts of the Ancient Ones, my pale friend. And I swear to you, I held one of them in my hands. But now it is gone and out of my reach. Forever.
What do you know about the divine artifacts?
You mean, other than the fact that the orcs are looking for them like mad? They are of inestimable value on the open market. That alone is enough.
How did you get a divine artifact?
Let me put it this way, my pale friend. While others perish in the sands of the desert in the sweat of their brow, I used my head. Or plainly, I was simply faster than the others.
Who has the divine artifact now?
Are you listening to me at all? The rebels ambushed me. If anyone knows, it is those cursed royalists.
Something about the history of the ancient culture. Something about the history of the ancient culture.
Sure, why not?
And now for a relaxing smoke. How can I be of assistance? Fresh water, new tools, unused torches? As long as the gold is right, I can get you anything you want, stranger.
Sure.
Certainly. Just tell me.
Ah, a new man. You've come in the nick of time.
What are you doing here?
I'm watching the slaves. But with these crappy conditions, it's no fun, let me tell you. There's always something new. Supply problems, slaves run away, and I don't know what all. Damn it all. I just want some peace.
What do you think of Marek?
Well, I don't know. I don't have much to do with him. I think he does his job pretty well.
Do you need help?
These emaciated figures all look the same to me. I can't make heads or tails of it anymore. You should take a closer look at the boys and tell me who needs to be exchanged.
Exchanged? What do you mean?
We can't have the poor dogs digging in the temple all the time. They need a break too. So we exchange the slaves with the farms once a week. The work out there is a bit easier. The boys recover really well.
I'll find you a slave.
Fine, but don't take too long.
When is the relief finally coming? I'm going crazy here.
What will you give me if I get you out of here?
But I don't have anything. What could I give you?
Tell me something about your overseer, Bradley.
Bradley does his own sleazy business here in the camp. Every slave here wants to get out to the farms. Nobody wants to work in here. Bradley has this list. If you're at the top of Bradley's list, you get to go to the farms for a while. That damn swine makes us pay to move to the top of his list.
I see. Today is your lucky day. You can go to the stockyard.
Thanks, my friend. I couldn't stand it here much longer.
My goodness. I'm working my ass off here. I hope my relief gets here soon.
What's a short break worth to you?
Oh, man. I'll give you everything I have if you get me out of here.
All right. What have you got?
I found this artifact here. The strange chalice. I would let you have that.
You say you found a chalice? A fire chalice, maybe?
What do I know? I don't understand these things, pal.
You can take a break. Go to the stockyard.
Thanks, friend. I'm already on my way.
Wait a moment. You forgot something.
Oh, yeah. Here's the chalice I found. Have a nice day, friend.
Marek has cut your pay.
I knew you'd rat me out, you scumbag. I'll remember this. Put away your weapon. You dare to...
I heard that you defeated Ashton in a fight. Amazing. You have reason to be proud.
About... Fedor thinks you are a weakling. He says he could defeat you in the arena, hands down.
Ah, yes. I suspected as much. It's high time I once again showed the boys in the arena who's boss.
Dan the Gladiator is very pleased with your work.
I should think so. I gave him a slave, after all. Oh, well. Here's your pay.
Goose the Gladiator appears to be loyal.
Yes. Goose is a good man.
Bradley is fleecing the slaves.
I know. The slaves will pay gold to get on the rotation list. And Bradley passes this gold on to me.
Are you sure that you see all of the gold?
No, I'm not. I need to have a look at that list.
This is Bradley's list of slaves.
Looks all right. I guess Bradley is cleared then. Here, for your effort. You better take this list back to Bradley right away.
Oh boy.
What's the problem? You simply stole it from him, didn't you? Well, my friend, this is your problem.
About the Sanford isn't very fond of you.
Did he say so?
Yes, in no uncertain terms.
Oh well. As long as he does his work, I don't care what he thinks of me.
Trano is working again.
Good for him. Here's your pay.
I could have told you that.
I took care of the slaves.
So I see. I'd have done it differently, but whatever. Now we need new workers here in camp in a hurry. Go tell Dennis from the stockyard outside the city that he should send me new people.
Here is your slave list.
What? What are you doing digging through my stuff? I ought to skin you alive.
Now you have your list back.
Don't do that again or you'll regret it.
This hill ain't big enough for the both of us.
Oh, really? And what are you gonna do about it?
So, are you going back to work again or not?
Calm down. I'm going already, you lunatic!
Beliar. Grant. Your meeting place is clear.
You're good, stranger. Now the situation isn't quite so hopeless.
What about your contact in Montera?
I don't know who he is exactly. All I know is that he'll give us a sign when it's time to attack. Since then, we've been waiting here like idiots.
I see.
Doesn't get much worse. Anything's possible.
Some things will never change.
Still, I don't like it at all. Some problems solve themselves.
You serious?
Working on the farm here isn't that bad at all. Especially when I think of the poor beggars down at the excavations. You should go now.
You haven't come to send me back to town, have you? Forget it. I'm staying here on the farm.
So, how about it, arena champion?
Is this your yard?
I'm the boss here, if that's what you mean. I see to it that the stockyard works as it should.
Bradley needs new slaves.
All right, just take what you can find here. Tell Bradley he shouldn't work the slaves so hard. I can barely use his people in my yard.
I'm looking for work.
Great, I've got something for you. My people are obviously too stupid to deal with this. Lately, a pack of stray wolves has been roaming the area. They creep up to the yard at night and eat our livestock from right under our noses. I would pay you a good deal if you could make them go away.
The stray wolves have been eliminated.
You mean I can relax now?
Sure looks like it.
That's a comforting thought. Good job. Here's your reward.
Serious? Some things will never change. I'd still like pickle.
Doesn't get much worse.
You're needed at the excavations in town.
Don't even say that. I can't go. Working at the excavations is the job from hell. You have no idea.
Give me one good reason why I shouldn't send you.
I could tell you where to find a treasure.
Where is this treasure?
Oh, no. It's not that easy. How do I know you won't send me to work in town anyway if I tell you?
So, what do you want?
I want you to go to Dennis and tell him that I should stay here. Then I'll let you know where there is some treasure to be had.
I will talk to Dennis.
All right, I will wait.
Some problems solve themselves.
I will let the slave Kelvin stay here in the yard.
Fine with me.
I talked to Dennis. Are you happy now?
Fine. Listen up then. Ashton the mercenary lets the other mercenaries fight in his arena in Montera. Everybody knows they're all fighting for gold. Ashton turns the gold into his boss, but I know that most of it ends up in his own pocket. He hides his gold under a bush behind the arena so he won't be found out.
Doesn't get much worse.
How do you know about this thing with Ashton?
Once when I was cleaning his rooms, I watched him hide his gold.
Some problem solving.
All right, mate. Now you're going to work in the temple again anyway.
Oh, please. You can't mean that.
Yes, I can.
You're a right bastard, you know.
Doesn't get much worse.
You're going to work in town again from now on.
Oh, no, please. I can't bear the pain of the excavations anymore.
Oh, well. Then what can you offer me?
I could give you some information that will help you gain favor with the mercenaries.
Okay. Tell me what you've got.
Listen then. Not too long ago, Dennis sent some of his people to the grain farm to cause some trouble there. No idea what it was that they did, but I'm sure they were up to no good.
What? That was it?
I'm sorry. That's all I know.
Get moving to the excavations now, or I'll drag you there.
All right, I'm going.
You wouldn't happen to be one of the mercenaries, would you?
What?
Probably not. Otherwise, you'd have killed me, wouldn't you?
Who are you?
I'm Mason. I'm a rebel. I've surrounded the stockyard with my people. We're just waiting for the sign to attack.
Surrounded? What are you talking about?
We rebels are everywhere. You should know. Even if you can't always see us. Anyway, we control the whole valley here.
Well, well. What in the world are you planning?
First, we'll sort out the livestock. Just wait. It'll be fun.
What livestock do you want to kill?
Well, the fat cows in the stockyard. If the mercenaries don't have anything left to eat, they're bound to give up quickly.
I see. What about the pigs?
They aren't so important. They don't give milk.
I see. You are completely nuts. You know that?
If you think it's easy to kill the cows, you'd better think again. Those bastards keep a closer eye on their animals than on their purses.
Well, we'll see. Who's going to give you the sign to attack?
We've planted a spy in Montera. He'll inform us when it's time to strike.
Who is your spy?
I don't really know if I can trust you, but maybe you can prove it to me. You help us with the business with the cows, and I'll tell you how to get in contact with our spy.
I'll take care of the cows in the stockyard.
What? Really? That would be fantastic. You'll see. The mercenaries will give up soon once the cattle are dead.
We'll see.
Stop right there.
So I'll get you after all.
Dennis says you shouldn't work the slaves so hard.
That smartass. Let him do this job then. Whatever. Thanks. Here's your reward.
The slave Leon is working in the temple again.
Good.
The slave Kelvin is working in the temple again.
Good work. Here's a few coins.
You should probably do it yourself.
Dennis is having a running battle at the grain farm.
That idiot! I'll have to go out there to put an end to this nonsense. Thanks for the information.
Ashton is embezzling gold from you for the arena fights.
Is he really? How would you know that? I need proof.
You better stay out of it.
Here are your milk barrels.
You are really good.
I know.
Well then, here's your pay.
Doesn't get much worse. It doesn't matter to you. You should probably do it yourself. No, I know.
I wouldn't pay any attention to it.
If he goes on like that, he'll never get anywhere.
I found this in Ashton's hidey hole behind the arena.
As if it were so easy.
Crap. Looks like you were right after all. That swine is raking in gold by the bushel. I need to have a serious talk with him. Very well done. Here's your pay.
Sure, why not? That's just going to cause more trouble. If he goes on like that, he'll never get anywhere. Still people like this. It doesn't matter to you.
What is it? Are you unhappy with your pay as well? Go back to work.
Slow down. I'm not one of your people.
Then what do you want here? I'm busy. If I don't watch out, the slaves will take off and the boys will just hang around and be idle.
Slaves are escaping from your farm?
Yes, damn it. Go ahead and rub it in. Not enough that this Marek is constantly after me. My own people are making fun of me now.
There isn't much that could happen.
That's just going to cause more. You should probably do it yourself.
You should get your lads going somehow. Light a fire under them.
Great suggestion. The only thing that could motivate them now is alcohol. We're either going to be stabbed by grain thieves or overrun by the undead from the castle to the east.
Don't like it at all.
Did you just say undead?
If you follow the path to the east, it will take you to the old paladin stronghold. It's nothing but ruins these days, but still inhabited, if you get my drift. I wouldn't go too close to the castle if I were you.
What about the rebels?
The royalists are lying low in the mountains or hanging around outside of Montera. The rebels aren't a serious threat. The grain thieves up north are more cause for worry. They will come at night and steal those sacks of wheat right from under our noses. I'm halfway expecting to wake up with a slashed throat while my own people are snoring in the hay, sleeping off a hangover.
Tell me about Marek.
He is an orc mercenary, just like me. Marek is our leader here in Montera. He sees to it that everybody works and doesn't just do what they damn well want to. I'd like to know how he does that. I can't even handle the handful of people here on the farm.
I think you may need my help.
Oh, damn. I have a feeling that I'm going to regret this. First, show me what you've got. Then maybe I'll think about it.
As if it were so easy.
Dennis set your hay bales on fire.
Yes, I know. That swine is mocking me, too. Let him, then. He who laughs last laughs best.
I will take care of the grain thieves.
You want to do what my people haven't accomplished in weeks? Ha! Go ahead. I want to see that.
Doesn't matter to you. You'd better stay out of it. Take my advice. Just going to cause more trouble. There isn't much that can happen. You'd better stay out of it. Should probably do that something.
I know.
I'm serious.
He should have known better.
Well, I could have figured that.
Some things will never change. As if it were so easy. You're right about that.
Now you're going to bleed.
I'll tear your head off.
Ow! 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 Stop right there!
Around here somewhere. Stop right there.
There isn't much that can happen.
Are you serious?
That's just gonna cause more trouble.
You should have known better.
You won't lose any more sleep over those grain thieves.
Don't tell me you sent them all running.
Hardly. They are dead.
Amazing! That was no mean feat. Wouldn't you like to work for me?
I already did.
That's true. And not for free either. I will pay you the money that my people were going to get. Just don't spend it all on booze.
What about those stolen sacks of wheat?
Take them to Montera, together with the ones here on the farm. The boys must be waiting for them by now.
Doesn't get much worse.
I don't know if you're right about that.
Sure, why not? You better stay out of it. As if it were so easy.
Here are your sacks of wheat.
Well, finally. Here is a bit of gold for your service.
If it goes on like that, you'll never get anywhere.
About Elber is having massive problems leading his people on the grain farm.
Doesn't matter to you.
You think I should replace him?
You said that.
Right. I'll think about it. Good work. Keep it up.
Are you serious? That's just going to cause more trouble. Take my advice. I don't know if you're right about that. You should have known better.
didn't mean to just walk past me, did you?
What is in the castle?
This is the residence of Varric the Great. Rarely is a Mora tolerated in the inner circle of this castle.
I see. Will you let me into the castle?
Yes, but behave yourself. The boys in there are training and don't like to be disturbed.
I see.
Hey, you. Where do you think you're going?
I'll have a look around here.
You can have your look around in the slave quarters, you joker. Either you train with weapons here, or you make yourself scarce right away. Roll up your sleeves and get to work here, understand?
Now don't you get on my nerves too.
I'll have you know, you are speaking to an orc commander. You think you're really strong, huh? Bet you've never been on a really dangerous mission.
All right. What can I do for you?
One of my people is shirking work. He's a strong warrior, but he's resting on the laurels he won during the war. But as long as the rebels are still pressing us, there's no reason to let ourselves go.
I'll bring the orc warrior into the castle yard to report for work.
I'm looking forward to this. His name is Follick. He's hiding out somewhere in the castle. Well, get off my tower.
So, this tower is all yours, or what?
Go shoot off your mouth with those losers in the arena. I'll skin you alive if you don't make yourself scarce.
We're all alone here, so show me what you've got.
All right, you asked for it. No one beats me, Mora. Yeah! No! No! Yeah! No! 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 Yeah, my bones. What, so you knocked me down? That proves nothing.
They are looking for you. They want you in the castle yard.
What if I won't go?
Go down to the castle yard where the others are, or I'll make you.
I'm going, but you leave me alone from now on, understand?
Folek will show up for work in the castle yard from now on.
What do you know? That Follick is one tough customer. Not bad for a Mora. Not bad at all. We can really use someone like you around here. You can train a little more with me if you'd like. It's the Mora's own fault. If we crack down too hard, we'll run out of slaves. I don't sell to Moras.
I work for Marek, the leader of the mercenaries.
If it were up to me, they'd send you filthy mercenary rabble to the mine of Gothic. Say what you came to say. My time is precious.
Nice arsenal you've got here.
I have a very select inventory of goods here, Mora. Don't mess things up, or else I'll chop off your fingers, understand?
Do you need anything else?
Get old weapons for me. I will send them to the smithy and have them refurbished. I think 20 bundles of weapons should do for a start.
Where do I get bundles of weapons?
The rebels fight with that kind of old junk. Wherever there are rebels, you will also find old weapons.
Show me your goods.
Then you only have one choice. First, prove to me what you are worth, Mora. First, prove to me what you are worth, Mora.
Another one of you stinking Moras. Who the devil let you in here? I don't like your looks, Mora.
What's your problem?
Up to now, your cowardly people have brought me nothing but trouble. The king's rebels hide in caves and woods, and prefer to attack from ambush. They avoid any open battle. Countless men of the Moras fight and work for our cause. As mercenaries, you fight in our arenas and subjugate your own people. I despise that deeply.
How are the excavations going?
Our all-encompassing search for the divine artifacts is none of your business, Mora. It would be better for you if you turned your attention to the security of the city.
Without the mercenaries, this city would collapse.
Don't be so impudent, Mora. The fact that you are still alive is a sign of our benevolence.
You seem to have some experience with the rebels.
I certainly do. They are lurking outside the gates of this city, waiting for an opportunity to reconquer it. We have smashed their positions countless times, but they keep coming back. I heard that they get their supplies from a large rebel camp called Okara. I would love to smash that nest if I knew where it was.
What do you know about Zardis?
The much bigger question is, why are you interested in the bearer of Beliar's power?
I know him.
Many people claim that, but only a select few have ever really seen him.
Just tell me where I can find Zardis.
If you know him so well, then you ought to know where he prefers to stay. He built his tower in a secret place, far from all that is worldly. You will never set foot there anyway, Mora.
What do you know about the divine artifacts?
You ask too many questions about things that are none of your business. Even if I knew what the power of those relics of the Ancient Ones was, I wouldn't share it with a mercenary. It was Khan's will, so it must be.
As if it were so easy.
You have to watch what you say.
Beliar.
tear you apart! Get you after all. I'll show you.
Stop right there.
I'll get you after all. Tear you apart!
You're gonna get it.
Now it's your turn.
I'll tear you apart.
I'll show you. Anything is possible. I'll tear you apart!
I'll tear you apart!
Impossible.
Wait a moment. I've never seen you here. Don't tell me you slipped through the lines of the orcs.
I'm just passing through.
From the look of you, I would say you're up to something. You will report to Marek, the leader of the orc mercenaries in Montera, within 3 days, or you're in trouble. Got it?
Shh.
Oh, that guy is fierce, huh?
What?
I mean the guard up there by the gate. The orcs may appear a bit gruff, but if you speak their language, they turn out to be quite affable.
A rather unfriendly mercenary named Dominic told me to report to you.
Ah, yes. He told you that? Oh, well, you're here now.
As if it were so easy.
About the mercenaries.
That lazy bum still owes me the revenue from his farm. Tell him to give you the gold or I'll have his head, okay?
Goes on like that. He'll never get anywhere soon. That's just going to cause more trouble.
I went to see the orc leader in Montera.
You did? Well, it was time.
He's still waiting for the rent from this farm. You are to hand me the gold at once, or he'll come out here and have your head.
All right. Here it is. No hard feelings, huh?
Yeah. About... I've got the rent from Dominic.
Great. Scared the living daylights out of that lazy pig, did you? Keep the gold as your pay. I consider the payoff well worth it.
Anything is possible. You better stay out of it.
That won't do anything. Not like that. No. No. Not like that.
Doesn't get much worse. Mike? Cut it out. You got enough as it is. Cut it out. You got enough as it is.
I'll show you!
You're gonna get it! Stop right there!
Now you're gonna bleed.
Get you after
Now it's your turn.
I'll show you!
Stop right there.
After all.
Stop right there.
So I'll get you after all. Stop right there. So I'll get you after all. I'll get you after all.
Broken. Broken. Broken.